Okay, so I thought I'd do a video. Now I've not done a video in a long time, so it's probably going to be a bit rough and ready, but I just want to do a video, bit of a chat, show you something I've bought, and it's going to be about Sonic Mania Plus, the physical edition, a few MegaDrive controllers, and a package from 8BitDo, or 8BitDo, depends how you want to say it. So I picked up Sonic Mania Plus last Tuesday for the release date. It's still sealed, not opened it yet, I'll explain why. And that same night I posted a picture on social media with my favourite MegaDrive controller, which is the Japanese variant, and it's the SJ6000. You can see that, if it focuses. There we go, SJ6000. Cracking controller. And I basically put, I wish I could play Sonic Mania with a proper MegaDrive controller. I got the download version, the digital version, last summer when it came out, and as much as I like playing it, it just didn't feel right not playing it with a MegaDrive controller. I've got the Switch version, I've got the Pro controller, which is a great controller, don't get me wrong, but it just doesn't feel right using the analog sticks, and the D-pads, as you probably know, it's not the best D-pad. It's shocking for Tetris, it really is. So just trying to play a classic 2D Sonic game, it just don't feel right. So I never really got into the controls. So anyway, I picked up Sonic Mania Plus 2018, summer 2018, and that night after I posted that picture, I started Googling how I could use a MegaDrive controller with the Switch. End of day, it's 2018, there must be a way of doing it. Either doing a pad hack of some sort, there must be a way of doing it. But anyway, after about half an hour's worth of Googling, I made my way over to 8BitDo, or 8BitDo, and they're renowned for doing retro controllers, Bluetooth, wireless ones. You probably know, I mean, I'll pop a link to the product I've bought below. And it must have literally come out that night, but what it is, it's a circuit board that sits in your original MegaDrive controller, and it makes it Bluetooth. It's as simple as that. There's a video on their website, and you get a screwdriver apparently in the kit, and we'll have a look at that in a minute. And you unscrew the screws, take out the original PCB with the controller wire, and you fit in the 8BitDo PCB inside, and it makes it into a Bluetooth controller, which should, in theory, work with the Switch. So I ordered it that same night, and it's arrived today. Today's date is the 27th, I think, of July. I'm up in the loft, it's absolutely red hot. So we're going to crack open Sonic Mania Plus, and we're going to have a little look inside. What I'll probably do is I'll just open this off the camera. There we go, just unbox it on camera. I'm sure you've seen enough of these. Slipcase, game. In fact, I'm not going to bother opening the game. It's Sonic Mania, isn't it? With Ray and Mighty on the back. This is what we're after, really. I mean, obviously I've got the digital version, but I just wanted the physical version. Purely for the physical form. This is going to be very hard to show you with glare. Just have a quick flick through. Dr. Eggman. Don't know why it's called Dr. Eggman. Technically it's Robotnik, but let that slide. They're back. Mighty the Armadillo and Ray the Flying Squirrel. Last seen in Sega Sonic the Arcade. That's good. That's some nice animation frames. But yeah, I'll have a proper look at this. Some really nice artwork in here. Glossy pictures. I think the Japanese version is slightly different. I know a few people are trying to pick up the Japanese version, they're just waiting for it to arrive. I think you get a full colour manual for the game inside the actual game box, the game case as well. Very nice. Classic Sonic artwork, and it takes It takes inspiration from Sonic CD, the opening sequence. So yeah, that's a very quick, brief look at the art of Sonic Mania. So we'll move on. So a quick chat about my MegaDrive controllers. This is my original MegaDrive controller that came with it. It did have a white button, but I then swapped it to this because I never really got along with the original controller. I always thought it was a bit too big. So I picked up this. I think I got this for Christmas in I probably got this in about Christmas '92, the same time I got Sonic 2. And I've actually, you can't see it now, but there's a sticker on the back and it did say Player 1 Sonic. And then this one used to say Player 2 Miles, in brackets, Tails. So that was demoted to Player 2. And I used this for many years. And then when I got back into retro gaming, well, I never really fell out of it, but when I got back into, well, when I started YouTube, I came across this. I've just shown you the part number, I'll show you again, SJ6000, and it's the Japanese 6-button controller. Now, I've not got the European version, but this is a lot smaller. It's a lot smaller, and it is one of the best controllers I have ever played with. It is really nice. And to play Sonic 2 or Sonic 3 or any classic Sonic, it plays like a dream. I have got another one which I had modded with micro switches, and I will pop a link to that video if you're interested in seeing that. It's got micro switches under all 6 buttons and the start button and the very nice D-pad. So I will pop a link to that video if you want to go and check that out. But this is my main controller, which is I'm going to be using for the mod today. So here is the package. Let's open it up. Let's have a look inside. So I'll just open it up off camera, not to drop it. Try not to stab myself. I should really be filming this in case I do stab myself, I suppose, but let's cut it open. Now, this has come from China, so it's pretty quick. I would tell you the price, but I can't remember. I think it was like $20 plus. Let's have a look. Oh, I've got to price it. Here we go. $19.99. Let's have a look. There we go. You can see that. Delivery fee $16. So $36 it cost me. There we are. As you can see, it's the 8BitDo mod kit for MegaDrive original controller. Support Switch, Windows, Android, Mac OS, Steam. It's got a battery in there. In the box, it's got the mod kit, the PCBA ×1, and a screwdriver made in China. So let's open her up, shall we? Now, the video on YouTube, on their website, like I said, I will pop a link below. It looks so simple to fit, so I'm hoping it goes as well as it does. So I've got some instructions. Now, the website was a little bit vague actually. My only criticism, because it didn't say which controller it was for. Some people said it did, but I couldn't see it. It wasn't clear, didn't stand out. But it's definitely for the Japanese 6-button controller, not the European variant. So it's very important. The SJ6000. So we've got some instructions. It tells you how to pair it. Button mapping. And what we got here? Instructions. Here we go. It's basically take your screws out. Take out your original PCB. Stick it in your anti-static bag. Put that cover on the top where the lead goes. Put your screws back in. Done. That's what we got in the box, and let's have a look. It's all ball wrapped up. We'll open her up. So that is the PCB with the battery, lithium battery. We've got a USB cable, So there must be a USB port somewhere at the top. And as promised, we've got a screwdriver. So, may need to switch camera angles because I'm getting cramp. Knelt down at the side of my phone. I'll just take this out. I'll just show you that is the PCB bottom side. And that's the back side, and you can see the little switch there for the mode switch on the 6-button pad. That's the battery. It actually says MegaDrive 2 version. Oh yeah, that's the top there where the USB connection is. And then in the bag we've got the cover. So you use this to cover up the USB port, and you put this in place of your lead. Little cover there. Okay, so I'm going to have to switch camera angles, and we're going to get this cracked open, and we're going to get this old PCB out of the controller, and we'll see what it looks like inside. Right, okay, let's get these screws out first of all. Okay, take the back off. So the back removed. So this is inside my controller. We'll leave the mode button. So we'll very carefully prise it off these plastic dowels, like so. So that's the original PCB. I imagine we're going to need these pads. We're definitely going to need those, aren't we? Place that back down. I've never stripped this, but it's surprisingly clean inside. I expected it to be a bit more, you know, some dirt in there, but it's not too bad. A few carpet hairs, but nothing too bad. So okay, so this is the board. Yeah, with the look of it, you just slot it in place. I'm probably not on camera at this point, but I'll show you once I've got it in. Slightly off. Oh, there we go. That's it. It's in. Simple as that. Right, okay. So I must have to put that cover on afterwards. So put the back on, like so. Okay, slight edit. I put it together without that, thinking that goes on the top, but it doesn't. So I've had to take it back apart. This is what happens when you don't read the instructions. So that goes on the back like so, and then we will try it again. Put this cover back on. Okay, so that is all back together, and you can see there at the top. I thought it covered it up, but it doesn't. It's just like, it just fills the gap where the cable used to come out. But as you can see in here, everything's working okay. It's flashing. It's probably going to want a little bit of a charge, but we'll try it. I'll now take it downstairs with my copy of Sonic Mania Plus, and we will try it on the Switch. Okay, so I'm downstairs, and I've just took 5 minutes to read the instructions. Put a bit of charge into the MegaDrive controller via the USB, and I've managed to pair it. The only little bit of confusion with pairing is it's simple enough to do, but it just says when connected to your Switch, down and select equals switch home button. Now there's no select button, but all I did, I just said down and the mode button on the side, and not that you can see, but that took me back to the home screen. But it's a bit dark in the living room. Got the lights on, but you can't really see that, can you? Let's focus on the controller. Yeah, it is working. It's working fine. So we'll start Sonic Mania. There we go. Give it a bit of volume. So yeah, I've been looking forward to this for a long time. Finally get to play Sonic Mania with my favourite MegaDrive controller. And it's the first time I've actually played this game. Press any button, okay. Right. Okay. We'll go time attack. So that should cut out any cutscenes. We'll play as Sonic. Green Hill Zone, obviously. Act 1. Let's have a look then. Let's have a go. So C doesn't do anything. B's jump. X jumps. Y doesn't do anything. Z doesn't do anything. You can button map these as well. I'm just seeing if there's any lag. And I don't think there is. Let's have a look. Jump, 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 jump. Try and get the controller in shot. I'd have to play it a bit longer. Obviously I've only played it for like 30 seconds or so, but it actually feels pretty good. Did I say that I'm normally quite good at Sonic? Hopefully they fix some of the cheap deaths from the digital version. Especially those moving blocks in chemical plants on. God, they were a nightmare. And I still don't think, you know, if it falls through the floor, normally in Sonic 2 or Sonic 3 you just press down and it will land in the looking down position so you can just spin dash off. But I don't think it does in this because I just tried it then and it didn't seem to want to do it. Right, okay, so I've done that. B for back. No, B is Green Hill Zone again. Right, let's exit that. Yes. Oh, yeah. So I'll have to have a look if I can try and So A is back. So try chemical plant zone. It's just great. It's just great to play with a wireless pad. And with a proper D-pad. Yeah, that's pretty good. I mean, that's quite an odd thing to pull off in Sonic 2. Plays great. Yeah, really happy with it. Yeah, these are the infamous moving blocks. Yeah, this. I can't tell if there's a tiny bit of lag. I don't think there is. Nope. Like I said, I need to put some time into it, but I'll probably do a bit of a follow-up. Oh, I forgot about this. I'm going to die. I think we're going to drown. Whew, bloody hell. Yeah. I think it's just the physics of the game. Doesn't seem to jump as fast, Sonic, compared to Sonic 2. I don't think it's lag, I think it's just the game itself. I'm just trying some jumps out. Plays great though. Really happy with that. So I think I'll leave it there. It's not going to focus, is it? So yeah, so that is the 8BitDo PCB MegaDrive controller modification for the Japanese MegaDrive controller, which is the SJ6000. And I'll do a follow-up. I'll probably let you know in a stream. GRS, that's hashtag GRS, Grus's Retro Streaming, coming soon once the loft cools down. I'll let you know how I'm getting on with it. And I will need to pick up another controller now because I've put this PCB inside. Like I said, I've done a video on the micro switch controller for the 6-button pad, so check that one out. And I'll probably get another controller, and I'll probably put that PCB in that, and I'll probably revert this back to my MegaDrive controller. I keep showing you that, but you can't see it because it's pitch black. But anyway guys, thanks for watching. I'll pop all the links below if you want to buy them. They did sell out pretty fast, but I checked the other day and they had some back in stock. They also do them for SNES, NES, MegaDrive. I think that's all they're doing so far, but you never know. And hopefully they'll do a Bluetooth receiver for the original MegaDrive, so I'll have a proper wireless pad. But overall, I'm happy with it. I need to put some more time into it to give you a proper overall opinion. But yeah, really chuffed with it. Really chuffed with it. Very little to no lag. I think, like I said, I think it's just the game rather than lag itself. But really happy. So yeah, Sonic Mania played with an original MegaDrive controller. Finally. I mean, Sega should have released a special edition anyway. I said this last year because I knew they were going to release a physical edition. I thought they should bring out one with an original MegaDrive controller. But I suppose not everyone playing this game today had a Mega Drive back in the day. But anyway, I'm rambling. I'll leave you with this cutscene. Thanks for watching. Silly Rom.